guys, I'm back. Today I'm going to be doing a book tag. I haven't done one for a little while, so I thought, why not? And today it's going to be the Unpopular Opinions book tag. The first question for this tag is name a popular book or series you didn't like. For this one, I definitely have to go Looking for Alaska by John Green. These, as well as a lot of other John Green books. Actually, let's include two books for this. Yeah, let's include these two John Green books, Paper Towns and Looking for Alaska. Looking for Alaska is the main one that I really loathe, but also I was a bit underwhelmed with Paper Towns. Basically, I know John Green's very popular, and I do love The Fault in Our Stars. Still kills me to this day, but I was very underwhelmed with these two books. This one I didn't even finish. I stopped about halfway through after a certain thing happens, and I just was way too annoyed to continue. This bad boy, Paper Towns, I finished it and I liked it up until the ending, and then I was like, oh, is that it? So yeah, sorry, don't kill me. Next up is name a popular book or series that everyone else seems to hate but you love. Don't get me wrong, I definitely have some issues with the third book in this series, but I absolutely loved the Divergent series when I first read it. I loved Divergent, I loved Insurgent. Just obviously Allegiant kind of didn't do it for me at the end. I'm sure we all know why. But yeah, I'm not going to deny that this book I thought was awesome when I read it. I do still like it. I just, yeah. Can we just forget about that thing that happens in the third book? Alright, so the next question is name a love triangle or a one true pairing that you didn't like / the love triangle didn't go your way. So for my one, I'm going to choose the Twilight series by Stephenie Meyer. Now, do I need to do a spoiler warning? If you haven't read Twilight, hold your ears for a few minutes. If you haven't read all the books or seen the movies, just skim through a few minutes or maybe a few seconds. I do enjoy these books, and in the end I was happy with how everything turned out, I guess. But I was a hardcore Team Jacob fan, and I still don't understand. Like, is there really an option? But yeah, I love Jacob. I wish you would have ended up with him, but yeah. I actually haven't reread these books from the first time that I read them, back when I was in high school. I'm going to be doing a really big reread soon to see how I like these books the second time around, but I was definitely a hardcore Team Jacob fan. Still am. Probably because Tanner Lautner. Third question is a popular book genre you hardly reach for. I'll admit, before reading Illuminae, I hadn't really reached for sci-fi so much. I do enjoy a good dystopian novel, but I'm not sure that they're in the same category. Next up is a popular or beloved character you don't like. I don't know if I have a proper answer to this. Most of the characters I start off hating, I end up loving. Main examples would be perhaps Snape. I mean, for anyone who's read ACOTAR, I personally hated Reese in the first book. I was like, you're a dick. Obviously that changed, but yeah, I mean, most of the time I'd come around to the characters and end up loving them 10 times million more than other characters. So I don't think I really have an answer for this. There's not been any character that I've outright hated. I mean, Tamlin, I guess, but I feel like it's a minority that loves Tamlin. If you've read all the books. So yeah, I don't think I really have an answer for that. Fifth question is a popular author you can't seem to get into. Again, I'm pretty easily pleased, so I wasn't really sure if this one really counts for this question. I've decided to go with Lauren Oliver. Admittedly, again, I haven't read this book in a while. I need to do a big reread, but I did like Delirium when I read it. I just could not get into Pandemonium, and I actually haven't read any other of her books. I have a few on there that I want to read, but yeah, actually maybe I didn't even finish. Oops. Otherwise, I can't really think of anyone who I don't like. Again, that's probably the same could be said for Nicholas Sparks. I have a lot of Nicholas Sparks books. The ones I've read I've liked, but I'm not like, give me more, you know? Sorry, Lauren. I think I'm a bit behind muddled up on the numbers. Up to number 7, it is a popular book trope you're tired of seeing. I think most people for this one answer love triangles. I love a good love triangle. I love the like drama and the ooh and the ah. So I don't know. I don't really know for this. As I said, I love triangles. Maybe I'm just sick of seeing the damsel in distress. I don't really know. I'm very easily pleased. So I can't I think I've kind of ruled dystopian out as a genre, and I do like it. Okay, I just read a lot of dystopian back in the day. Next one, I feel like people are gonna kill me. The next question is a popular book series you have no interest in reading. Again, that's really hard. It's not that I have no interest. I will say for this one, Percy Jackson. It's not that I don't have any interest in reading it. I tried to read this a few years ago when I was like maybe 18, and I just couldn't get into it. He's like 12 or like 11 in this book, and I just couldn't. So I'm gonna try again. I don't know if it'll help that I'm older now or if it'll make the problem worse, but I just could not get into it. I think it's like Harry Potter. It's one of those books that you read when you're younger and you have that nostalgia for it and you reread it again, but I didn't read it when I was younger. So if I try again and fail, I will not be reading it and will have no interest in reading it. Sorry. Oh, this one's interesting. The next question is, the saying goes that the book is always better than the movie, but which TV show or movie do you prefer more than the book? In all honesty, if it has to be a TV show, the only show that has been made into a TV show, sorry, the only book that has been made into a TV show that I've read is the Shadowhunters, and they've fucked that shit up, so no, it won't be that. I watched the first Hunger Games movie before I read the first book, so I think they did that really well. I don't think there's any that I've like loved it better than the actual book. The worst TV show adaptation would be Shadowhunters. And the worst movie adaptation, probably fucking Vampire Academy. Oh my god. Don't get me wrong, there were parts of the movie that I enjoyed, but I feel like they took the shit out of the book, in all honesty. They kind of tried to make it too funny, and don't get me wrong, it obviously has that humor in it, but yeah, I feel like it could have been done so much better. The only person who I liked in that movie was the girl who plays Rose and Dom Sherwood. I felt they both did a good job, otherwise, yeah. Hard pass on that. I need them to remake it and do a better job, or make it a TV show very soon. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. If you agree with any of my unpopular opinions, let me know. If you disagree, tell me, but don't kill me. Like down below. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you really soon. I'm gonna go change my top now, so it doesn't look like I'm wearing the same top again. So the first question for this tag is, name a popular book series or book that you didn't. Fourth question is a popular book character. Fourth question is a popular, oh shit, a popular or beloved character that you do not like.